Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Living Large. My name is Sam, and today, well, as usual, I've been busy. It's actually been a week since I recorded my last Minecraft episode. That was in March 28th or so. It's now April 4th. Oh, I think these chickens are giving me some lag here. But you probably heard that sound when I drew my sword. Oh, the chickens are drowning it out. But yes, I have a new mod installed called Mouse. It's really awesome. I also did some new enchanting with my ender grinder. But yeah, today we're gonna link up the portals to that far portal I showed that one episode. I'm gonna talk about a melon pumpkin farm setup I have that's brand new. We're gonna look at the ender farm a bit, and we're gonna talk about the two builds I have planned, the house and the mansion. So let's get to it. I try to make sure the game sounds are not too high, but that should take care of that. Yeah, if I can get out of here. As you can see, I got lots of tools ready to go for this build. Now this build is from a tutorial. It's not something I made up. I'll link that in the description. It's from a user called Monkeyfarms. He's on the Hermitcraft server. So this is the setup. I have pumpkins on this side, melons on this side. The stems look the same. But basically it's the same idea as what I have for, you know, the cactus and what I did on the reed farm and over here is that I want it harvesting automatically. I don't want to have to come over and push a button every time I do it. I mean, for things like wheat and carrots, I don't have a choice because you have to replant that. But for this, we want something automatic. And you can do this without hoppers. Before we would just have to gather it, but anyway, this is the setup that he has. Basically, this right here is kind of it's a piston that detects when a block comes up. So let me just do an example here. For example, as soon as a pumpkin grows, that comes down. Now, a pumpkin only grows about once every Minecraft day. It's pretty slow. But you can see as I come in. Gonna fire. And the reason that works is that this lever, well, we'll have to change these levers to torches, but the lever goes through the repeater. The repeater is on top of a hopper, and now this power has nowhere to go because there's empty space out there. And you could put dirt here too, but the dirt wouldn't pop off the way the pumpkins do. But as soon as the block is here, you can see that these were firing, which sends it to this block, which inverts the signal twice and powers that piston, which then breaks that pumpkin, but then the signal dies after the pumpkin's broken and that goes off. So it's a pretty cool setup. I'm kind of sad I didn't think about it myself because the amount of time I spent working on mine, and it was, I don't know, it was okay. This is much better. Now there's a problem. Now in the tutorials he was using torches. I tried to put in levers to try to see if I could be cheap with it, but that actually doesn't work. If you take a look over here. Well, yeah, when a hopper is receiving power, it doesn't send items. Like you can see, this one sends items, no problem. But this one does not. This one is halted because this lever, a lever powers the block it's on, a torch does not. The torch powers the blocks above it and to the side. So that one with the lever on it, it's halting this hopper. But this one's going through just fine. So we can't use levers. It's a minor thing. But anyway, it's pretty cool setup. I'm actually gonna finish building this off camera because I know you guys can complain sometimes when I don't build enough on camera. It's pretty easy though. You just make sure you line these hoppers up with each other. You want those little notches right there pointing off to the side. Oh, I should watch for guys come back. You probably spawned up there, didn't you? Yeah, I have dark spots up there. Let me know what you think of this Matmos mod. It's really cool. Like, it's got the wind and the animal sound effects. It sounds really cool underwater once I get that going as well. Cool sounds in the nether. Yeah, so we basically do that. I should have a stem under there. I think I broke it accidentally when I was swinging stuff around. Actually, I don't think I have enough torches now that I'm doing this. But you just do that. We put in the pistons. We put in the glass. Glass is important because blocks go through glass and not other things. Ooh, cool to see that fire off. You can hit me from up here? Oh, I got a bow but no arrows, of course. Oh, you hit so hard now. That's what I get. Ooh, thorns. I think he actually died to thorns. Good enough for me. And then all we have to do is do this. And then, of course, I need to put torches here and torches there, which I don't have. But that would complete it off. But I don't want to spend too much time on this. As I said, we have the tutorial for that. So let's get to linking up these portals. Now, the reason is that I've been hoarding this folder of Minecraft inspirations of what I want to build for a while, and I want to build a big castle. And I kind of started trying to lay out the front stairway and where the towers would go, and oh, I love the way his spider legs go in this animations mod. But yeah, there's not enough room here, so I'm gonna build a mansion here. Oh man, this is not good. These skeletons are harder than I thought they would be. And there's a skeleton on top of my green barn there. Let's just run. But yeah, I'm gonna do a mansion there. If you saw my server tour of Alondra 1998, it'll be inspired by that. I've been working on layout in creative mode, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I still got all my wild animals around here. Collecting red wool because I want to do a red barn eventually for my sheep. Yeah. Oh, I guess I could show this since you probably saw the corner of it. Oops, wrong way. This guy here. Yeah, in order to finish off the Enderman farm, I had to do quite a bit of caving. I love those sounds. So I have one new addition here. It's pretty simple, but it ends up saving me a lot of time. It's something where I was always gonna eventually build a what's it called? Furnace room. I just never got around to it. Basically, you put the ores up here of whatever you want to smelt. They get sucked down here constantly. Your coal gets filled in through there, because from the side it goes to the bottom slot, and then everything gets pulled out automatically. So all your smelted stuff is in here. I got lots of iron. Yeah, I ran out of iron for the pistons for the Enderman farm, and then I needed iron for the hoppers as well for the pumpkin farm. So I just did a whole bunch of mining, got a whole bunch of resources, did a bunch of enchanting, got all that grindy stuff out of the way. Oh, I didn't bring ender pearls, but the reason I have lily pads here is you can ender pearl up, it goes through the water, hits the lily pad, and then you come up standing right on it. It's pretty great. Then you just do it again and it gets you right up. Kind of like an elevator. So I have fast way up and a fast way down once I have pearls on me, which I should have brought. Anyway, let's get back to linking up this portal. I don't really need anything on me except a flint of steel, but I'm just going to empty out my inventory and get right to that. That's where I put you. I couldn't find that in my tools chest. It wasn't in my flint and gravel chest. Anyways, got that. Also, I'm going to try out my Infinity Flame Bow. I think this is the one I got as a drop from my mob farm. And my sheep's still down there. The slime came through too? Man. Yeah, Infinity Flame. So, lots of arrows. You can hear the most sounds just to going. They're pretty awesome. So I did go through this portal already, and I mined up those diamonds that were there. Get out of here. It's just over here. Gonna watch for ghasts. Yeah, it was just a big cave. Kinda didn't lead on. So yeah, I had to do the math on these coordinates. I forgot a waypoint on the surface. So instead of just going in the right direction, which I did last time, I actually calculated this out. So, you know, 670 over 8 is 83. You know, 3808 divided by 8 is 38. So 8, that's what I needed to go to. If I pull up my F3, actually no, it's on there. But yeah, first I need to, oh, this is wrong. First I need to take down this to reuse the obsidian, of course. Yeah, so for my castle, that far portal I have, I showed it briefly on video a few episodes ago. It's nearby to the swamp on the edge of the map, which will be useful because I want to explore there more to look for witch huts and other things further out, because the continent keeps going. So if I want to do more exploring, I just screwed up my obsidian. Oops. That could have been deadly. Not good. Yeah, if I want to do exploring, it'll be out that way. And it's right on the coast, so I can still possibly do a boat system back to my home base. Plus, it's a big flat area right on the coast. Big flat area is just what I want, and on the coast is just a bonus. So that'll be my castle site. Let's grab this obsidian. So yeah, this is 102.8, so way off at the wrong angle. We want to be at 83, and then negative 38. Yeah, so we want to be this way. So that's a little bit. Oh, and the y coordinate is 68 in the overworld. We should probably make that similar if we can, just so we don't get as close as possible. Yeah, 68. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, the y you don't divide by 8. That wouldn't make sense. 68. Okay, so we're here. 35. 38. We'll be right about here. Okay, perfect. That's where my waypoint is anyway. I don't think the waypoint is exactly on the portal, but hey, we'll do what we can, right? Efficiency for the win. And it's so much safer than the overworld. You don't have to worry about lighting it up for creepers. There. And bam. Let me just get prepared. I just realized I have 30 levels and I'm walking around here. XP isn't very valuable anymore since I can get 30 levels in 5 or 10 minutes of my farm, but still. Yes. Perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Still have, oh yeah, my train tracks, because now I can build this track. Okay, yeah, so this is a nice big area. Plus, this bay is just beautiful. If we look at the map here, it keeps going back here for ages. The forest is well, that forest is tiny. We may even keep that. So we have tons of room here to play with. It's gonna be gorgeous. I don't know if I'm gonna flatten this land out or not, but beautiful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out the layout in creative, and then I'm gonna come back here, and I'm actually gonna do the groundwork with you guys in the next episode or the one after. So basically that's where I build the entire thing, but just in one high blocks. So basically like a blueprint or a floor plan. So you guys see exactly what I'm doing, and then I'll kind of do a bit off camera and then come back and try to show all the interesting stuff. I don't want to like have this bad habit of, oh, I have time to play, let's just jump in here and do the boring stuff, but I end up building a whole farm like the building around my wheat farm. So there's that. Here we go. So that's perfect. And eventually this, I'll have to replace parts of this with with powered rail eventually, so maybe I'll just skip the stairs. Yeah, skip these stairs. It'll be powered all the way up, and then from here we can do this. Leave gaps now and then for power. There's an exact science to how often you put powered rails to either keep the maximum speed or the minimum speed needed to not come to a big halt. But I'm not too worried about that right now. I can change it later if I want, but I got lots of gold and redstone, and I can always get more, so it's not something I'm too concerned about. If you want me to be concerned about it, comment and let me know. Either tell me what it is, or tell me if you think I should worry about that. Maybe I want it going faster, but Okay, so next on my list, that's pretty much everything. I guess I could show off the end of farm, show how fast it is now. And then let me go see how much time we actually have left before we continue on. So we'll be right back. I just noticed this red sheep over there. Or there was a red sheep. Right there. Maybe he jumped in the lava. Anyway, I'm just finishing off this rail here. We're about 15 minutes in. Slowly powered rail. This is cliff. Should I make these bridges really nice and awesome and like out of brick or something really cool? Or is this good enough for you guys? I'm undecided. So many projects to work on now. Oh, there's my red sheep. Yeah, they must have wandered through the portal. Really need to pen them up, don't I? What I really should do is set up an automated cart system. So what I want to put here is kind of a little room, and then just have a single launcher. But instead of having one button just to launch a cart, we'd have several buttons where the buttons would have like a track switcher. So like if we do something like this, you know, if you apply redstone signal to this thing, it'll switch to be going straight, to be going this way. So you can set up a system where you have one hub and like a bunch of branches coming off of it, where if you hit button 1, it sends you this way, button 2 sends you that way, button 3 sends you that way, that kind of thing. It's cart system is actually an acronym. Completely automated rail track system, I think. It's from the Reddit server. Anyway, hey, what's up? So I want to do something like that. I mean, it's kind of silly for 2 destinations, but that's something I think I want to try to do on camera as well. Do some redstone on camera, since I have this set up already. Yeah, but I think I'm going to end this episode here, so it's a bit short this time. Let me know what kind of things I should change, what I should do in future episodes. You know, as always, like if you liked it, dislike if you don't. You're shooting from far away this time. I don't even know if I can get you from that far. It's out of viewing distance. I got him. I couldn't even see him. I guess my view distance is on. Is it short or no? It's not normal. Okay, normal's not bad. Yeah, I love this Matmos mod. It's so cool. Yeah, so let me know what kind of things I should get up to, what shenanigans. And if no other comments, I'm gonna expand that melon farm off camera, make it all pretty. And the next time we'll work on either the mansion or the castle. I'm not sure yet, but definitely one of the two. We're gonna do some building. So thanks guys, see you next time.